Okay, everybody, welcome back to the DGS 2605 channel. We are continuing our MLB Power Pros 2008 season mode with your Toronto Blue Jays, and we're going to finish off our series against Oakland here. We're 8-0 still on the season, and we've really been showing these Oakland batters, or excuse me, their pitchers, that they pitch to us, it's a mistake. So let's go ahead, get into the game. Ray Durham, remember we had that amazing, he stole home last game. Looks like we're going against Edwin Jackson, who I'm sure is a fairly good pitcher. But we have Jeremy Guthrie on the mound. So for OK Blue Jays, you don't want to switch the lyrics to... Wonder if he has a nickname or not. You might have to say G's. Or G. Or G. What is it? Dave Thoreau was a smoker. Jeremy, yeah, you can say Jeremy. Okay, so we got Doc, Oz, Jeremy, Scott, and Earl. Yeah, Tim. Yeah, I thought Tim Wakefield was last in the lineup, but he's third. Alrighty, here we go. So, let's see if we can sweep these Oakland Athletics. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. Here we go now. Starting off to BJ Upton. Here's Jeremy Guthrie. Routine Oswald's complete game shutout. Wakefield allowing 3 runs in 7 innings. Good pitching outings so far. Let's see if Guthrie can keep that going. And he starts off strikeout. That's what we need. Here's Rowan. Batting .212 as a DH. Fastball goes by. Slider. Strike zone, swings on that. Count is 0-2. Got a piece of that. It's heading towards second base. Durham to Berkman. 2 outs. I think, oh, it might be Derek Atkins, not Darren or Garrett. Derek Atkins. And he hits that well off the end of the bat. That's going to be a base hit for the Athletics. Wind is slightly going northwest. That's going to be for this guy. Got his first homer last game against Wakefield. That was the run that drove him off the mound. 1-0. Just over the glove of our third baseman, Lowell. Alrighty, so back-to-back singles for the Athletics. Now we're facing a lefty here, Scott Hatterberg. We got to be careful. That one was well in the zone. Don't know what he's angry about. Changeup goes below. It's fastball to the other side. Off the edge of the bat. Come on, Guthrie. He's got it. Alright, there we go. Avoiding a jam early on. Heading into the bottom of the first now. Allowed 2 hits. Nothing went across. So let's see what we got going against Jackson here. That's a very high ERA. I think it might be Edwin Jackson, but not sure. His ERA is above 9, and one thing we're seeing, if you have a high ERA, you don't want to face the Blue Jays. They'll just keep going higher and higher. You think inflation's bad in the economy? Look at the inflation of ERAs at Rogers Center. It's already a 3-1 count to Rich Aurelio. That was well in the strike zone. Full count to Rich Aurelio. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss and strikeout. Fastball couldn't catch up to it. Anyways, here's Ray Durham, the man who stole home. Which goes by for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Fastball up in the corner. Didn't catch the zone. Ball 1. And that changeup is way off the plate. It's 2-1 now to Durham. And that's a mistake, and Durham's going to have himself an easy base hit. I keep him at first. Alrighty, but look who's up next. So Durham gets first hit of the night for the Jays. Here's Lance Berkman. And I'd keep an eye on the man who stole home if I were the Athletics right now. Everyone's getting sent back. Very high 2-seamer. Goes for strike 1. Slider low and well inside. Goes for ball 1. The fastball down low for ball 2. It's the 2-1. Berkman swings on it. Is that going to go for a base hit? Yes, it is. By Betancourt. Back-to-back hits for the Jays. Only 1 out. And now here's Alex Rios. Still no RBIs or no home runs, so let's see if this is going to be the time he can switch that around. Just caught the play with the fastball. Strike 1. High up two-seamer, goes for ball one. Count is even now. That's a mistake. Swung too early on it, though. And he gets a hold of that one, and that's going... We're going to hold them up, so Rios loads the bases now. And look who's up. Ryan Braun. Cut the plate, strike one off the far side of Braun. The 0-1 now. And Braun gets into that. Didn't get enough of it, but it's going to go down for a sac fly, unless they throw it a second. Nope. So, get a run across in the first inning. Let's check out the ERA. Yep, it's skyrocketing for Jackson, but now here's Mike Lowell. They're going to go into a shift for him. Oh, no, they aren't. That's interesting. 2 fastballs, 1 in the zone, 1 well below the zone. Count is even a 1 for Lowell. Inside caught the strike zone. Count is 1-2. And he gets a hold of that one, and that's going to go down for a base hit. 1 run's going to score. Is Rios going to get there in time? He certainly will. There you go. 3-0 in the first inning for the Blue Jays. Now here's Luke Scott. Strike one, slider inside the zone for strike one. Change up well below for ball one. Count is even a 1. Swinging at that fastball down low. It was in the zone, but he misses. Count is 1-2. Just keeping an eye on Mike Lowell. Wind is going slightly northwest. Gets a hold of that one. It's right to the third baseman, Atkins. That's the end of the inning. But still, 3 runs on 4 hits in the first inning. That's certainly what the Jays start they want, and the start that Guthrie wants. He's got already some insurance. So let's see what he does against Jack Jones. And just by the glove of Aurelia. Single for Jack Jones. Well, let's see, I'm sure his ERA, so... Did he pitch a shutout last time? I generally can't remember, but that's off his glove. Durham, they get the out at second. So they get 1 out there. Still have a man on first. It is Estrada. Now pitching to Pesky Betancourt. Swinging at a fastball for strike 1. Swinging at that curveball in the dirt. Guthrie gets it. And even the speedster Betancourt can't get there to first. 2 down. 2 down, a man on second. Now it's Millage at the plate. Millage. Guthrie does have the benefit. Righty to a righty. That's fouled way back. I could have caught that one. How high up that went. Got him swinging. That's the end of the inning. So they get a man in scoring position, but strand him there. We're heading into the bottom of the second. See if the Jays can build on this lead. It's going to be leading off. Yep, they're going to be through the lineup already into the second inning. I went and got a full bottle of water, but let's take a look at this almost empty one. And 2 close pitches. I could have made it in 2-0 count on the 0-2 count. Duca gets a base hit, so when it's going directly west, here's Curtis Granderson at the plate. Last batter in the lineup. They're keeping an eye on Loduca. It's interesting they're keeping an eye on, arguably, besides Berkman, the worst runner in the lineup. Strike 1 fastball to Granderson. 2-seamer goes well below for ball 1. And he gets a hold of that directly, and that's going to go for a base hit by the pitcher and Betancourt. 2 men on, no outs, and we're back at the top of the lineup. Aurelia. 2 home runs, RBIs. Ball 1 off the left side. 4-seamer fastball up high in the zone, gets strike 1. Count is even. There's a changeup. That was well out of the zone. I don't think there's any debate on that. Count is 2-1. And ahead in the lineup, Aurelia smacks that one, and that's going well into the gap. That's not getting out of there, but it's off the wall there. And 1 gets across, and he's going to run it out. 2 RBI double for Rich Aurelia. So Jays have a 5-0 lead with no men out. And that perfectly slapped. He was ahead in the count. He made him pay. So Ray Durham's been in the spot before at Yankee Stadium, but let's see if he can really crack one here at Rogers. Count is even at 1. Four-seamer below the zone. Count is 2-1. Let that one go by. That was well high up. Count is even at 2-2. Let that one go by. Full count to Ray Durham. He gets a hold of that. Caught by the third baseman Atkins, and really it gets back safely. And now here's Lance Berkman. If this one's out of here, that'll be 30 RBIs in not even 10 games. Truly absurd. He's had 6 RBIs a game so far, average out in this series against the Athletics. That slider is well up high for ball 1. Count is even 1-1 to Lance Berkman. That slider's high as well. Ahead in the count, 2-1. Down low, caught the corner of the zone. Count is 2-2. And he gets a hold of that, and that's driven well. Is that going to be enough? There it is. 14 home runs. Now he went reaching for that one well below in the zone, and he got it over that left field wall. Now ball 1. So now here's Alex Rios up. 2-1. You know, 7-0. You know what? Let's just have some batting practice, right? You want an RBI? You want a home run? Let's see if you can get it. And that one's driven well. Is that it for Alex Rios? It's going. It's going. Oh, just off the wall. If that was even a millimeter ahead, it would have hit off the wall into a ground rule double. And, well, they pitched up to Braun, and he didn't get enough of it this time. It is going, it's going, it's going. It's just caught. They almost had a force out at second for Alex Rios, but instead Rios remains on first. 2 outs. Let's just take a timeout, Lowell. It's ERA over 17 now for Jackson. So he's got looking to pick off Rios. He is not the man that stole home, I'll tell you that. Wind is slightly going northwest. I'm not sure if it was during Berkman's at-bat, but it might have helped that ball just a bit get over in that wall out there in left field. First pitch to Mike Lowell, well down low towards him. Changeup, count is 1-0. Two-seamer well inside, count is 2-0 now. Strike zone, count is 2-1. Ball up high, count is 3-1 now. Will he let this one go by? Yes, he will. Full count now. And he gets a hold of that one. And is the shift going to be able to prevent that? Yes, it will. Upton gets there. There's the end of the inning, but Jay's got another 4 runs across, 7 runs on 9 hits. Heading into the top of the third, Guthrie has not allowed a run just yet. He's up facing the top of the lineup. Let's see how he handles Upton here. Fastball for strike 1. Swinging at a curveball for strike 2. Let's finish him off, Guthrie. Got him swinging, strike 3. Alright, here's Rowan now. He's getting dangerously closer and closer to that Mendoza line. And he hits the first pitch he sees. Is that going to be fair? Oh, just foul. And that was well-timed swing for him. Just the slightest bit foul. And that one goes to Durham. Second out of the inning. Now facing the 3-man, Derek Atkins. This man's name will be a mystery, but he gets a hold of the first pitch from Guthrie. It's going. Over the head of Granderson. Could not make the catch. Those stats on the wall out there are completely wrong. I'm seeing like 45 walks, but I've gotten the first pitch from Guthrie, perfectly placed. Granderson not really have a chance, but now they have another man in scoring position. And now it's up to Jeff Kent to see if he can get a hit here. And he hits the first pitch he sees right to Lowell. Hard grounder, and that's going to be it. Now we're heading into the bottom of the third now. Jays are already up by 7. They're facing the last 3 batters in the lineup. But let's see what they can do. Can they build on this lead? And they're going to take Jackson out. Ledesma. Oh, we remember you from the last game. Gave up, what, 3 home runs, 4 runs scored. Yeah, 4 RBIs, and all he needed was 1 out in the bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. The game was already like 1 at that point. His first pitch to Scott is a strike. Second pitch is a ball. Another pitch ball. Count is 2-1 to Scott. Now they do put in a lefty to lead off against a lefty, and Curtis Granderson is up later in the lineup. So he's got to face lefty, righty, lefty. Here's the even count, 2-2. Scott gets a hold of it. That was purposely hit foul. At least by that timing. Fan will get a souvenir, though. All good. Staying alive. Count is still 2-2 to Luke Scott. Here's the pitch. And a mistake again. He swung way too early for that one. He was not expecting that. So a lucky strikeout for Ledesma. Here's Paulo Duca. Mayfield's walking back for him. First pitch is the down low changeup for strike 1. Curveball down low for ball 1. Fastball just misses enough of the zone to be called the ball. It's 2-1 now. Count is even with that changeup ball in there. 2-2. And he hits that one high, and that's going to be foul. That had some distance on it. Not quite enough for a home run. But he's hit 2 foul balls into the stands now. It's another one foul. That's a grounder to the right field. Foul territory. And he doesn't let that one go by. He gets a hold of that one, and there you go. That's a base hit for Loduca. And he's going for 2. He'll slide on in there, but he would have had it standing up. Another replay they're going to show here. Boom, he fouled off 3 pitches in that at-bat. Ledesma finally got contact against him, and that one went for a double. Now it's Curtis Granderson, a lefty to a lefty here. And he gets a hold of that one. That's going to be right to Millage. They're not going to send Loduca, not fast enough of a runner from standard right field. Here's Rich Aurelia. First pitch is down low ball for ball 1. And Aurelia gets into the 1-0. Right to Kent. Out at first. So they leave Loduca stranded. 1 hit in the inning for the Jays, but we're up to the top of the 4th now. Guthrie has allowed 4 hits, no runs. Let's see if he can keep it going. Even in Roy Oswald's complete game shutout, he allowed 7 hits, so the important thing is that guys do not get across home plate. Heidelberg swinging at that slider. It's now 0-2. Got a piece of it, and it's just going to go foul. Avoiding the strikeout there. Ball, I think that should have been, yep, I agree with Guthrie. I think that should have been a strike. And instead, Heidelberg's going to get a base hit to center field. So that's the 5th hit of the game given up for Guthrie. Wind is going directly west ever so slightly. That's going to help you up Jones. Maybe other hitters in the lineup. Even count. A 1-1. Missing that fastball. He gets a head off the hit of the bat. A hit off the head of the bat, yep. And is that going to be double play? Just got in safely. So they still have a man on first, but there is 1 out. Johnny Estrada, 0 for 1 today, but he's batting perfectly .333. So either he gets a hit now, or a hit in his next at-bat, apparently. Got him swinging at that. Count is 1-2 from Guthrie. That's well down low for ball 2. got him swinging at that. And that's off Guthrie's glove. Durham's going to pick it up. It's a weak throw, but still gets there. A couple of mishaps there, but they still get the out at first. But now they got Jones on second, and they got Bestancourt in the batter's box, so we got to see what Guthrie can do. And Betancourt swings at the first pitch. Guthrie gets it. Well in time. Easy out. So once again, another man left in scoring position for the Athletics. Heading to the bottom of the fourth, 2-3-4 part of the lineup now. Leading off Ray Durham. 1 for 1 tonight with a single. It's ball 1 from Ledema. Strike up high. Well, we'll give her the benefit of the doubt. That should, yep, say a called strike. Count as 1-1. And that one is high curveball. That was destroyed. Home run for Ray Durham, his second of the season. That hanging curveball had no chance there. 8-0 Blue Jays. So there we go. Lance Berkman, 2 for 2, a single and a home run. Strike 1 down low from Ledema. You just got to get in the head of the count of a batter like this. And that one is hit well. Is that one gone too? Nope. At the warning track, Upton gets it. And now Alex Rios, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Ledema is getting tired. I see Rios. He's going to take his time. He wants his first home run. That single should have really been a home run. He inches short of it. And it's a quick 0-2 count now to Rios. And he swings at that. He went down swinging on 3 pitches. Now 0 for 1 tonight. Ryan Braun looking for his 20th RBI of the season. This would be his 12th home run. Wind is working against him going southwest. It is not very strong, though. And he swings at that one. That's got to be it, right? That's gone. Is that gone? Just barely. Closer than it should be, even with the wind. This is 20th RBI of the season for Ryan Braun, 12th home run, and they just keep hitting the ball like it's a vape pen. I don't know if vaping was a thing back in 2008. And they're keeping Ledema out. Let's see if he, once again, he needs 1 out to get out of the inning. Let's see if the Jays allow him some mercy. He's allowed 2 runs now. And Lowell certainly doesn't. 3 home runs. And that one I think hit even the upper deck. That almost went 500 feet too, 478. And back-to-back home runs given up. Now 10-0. Once again, the Jays reach double digits. They're going to take him out. They're going to put in Gonzalez, who's become their unofficial mop-up man. Luke Scott, 0 for 2, still looking for a hit today. Hope he gets that. Let's hope every player in the lineup gets a hit tonight. That would be great. It's well down. Count is 1-1 now. It's a lefty to a lefty. Slider well inside. Count is 2-1. Gets a hold of that. That's going down for a base hit. Simple single. Next up is Paulo Duca. A single and a double. He could hit a cycle here. First pitch to Loduca. Slider down low for ball 1. Fastball up high for ball 2. Count is 2-0 to Loduca. And he smacks that one. I think that's going to bounce off the wall. Yes, it will. And they're going to have men on the corners now. Loduca is 3 for 3. Let's see if Granderson can bring a man home. Ball 1 off the far side of the plate from Granderson. Count is 1-0. And, oh, that was a big pop-up. Yep, Upton's got a read on it. That'll be it for the inning for the Jays. 3 more runs. Heading to the top of the 5th, Jeremy Guthrie just finding way out of more and more jams. 3 strikeouts on the game. Last batter in the lineup leading off, Millage. Last in's Millage. Grounder to second, caught by Durham. Nice sidestep move, gets the out. 1 down. Wind still going southwest. Here's B.J. Upton with a .081 average. And a mistake. He misses that one. One was definitely missed by Blue Jay, so we'll call that even. That is grounded too short. Aurelia across to Berkman, 2 down. And now it's Rowan, 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. He is on the Mendoza line. Let's hit up the middle. Oh, and dropped. But that's going to go as a hit. Aurelia truly tried to grab it and make a jumping throw. Could not do it. Now 2 for 2. Also looking for a cycle is Atkins. He's not going to add to it here, but 3 for 3. And once again, Guthrie's in a 2-men-on jam. But he's got to get just one more out. And here's Jeff Kent. Ball's down low for ball 1. Doesn't bite on the slider. Count is even at 1. Got a hold of that slider, and that's going to go a base hit, and that's going to be the first run across for the A's. Kent gets an RBI. Now A's are making a dent, and now he's facing a lefty, Scott Hatterberg, against Jeremy Guthrie here. And he fouls that one back, but that's way back. Thought it'd be further back, but it wasn't. Ball, that should have been a strike. That caught the zone. That one's hit high behind second base. Durham's there. There we go. So they finally score a run off Jeremy Guthrie, but it took them 8 hits to do it. Heading into the bottom of the 5th, Jays are still up by 9. Rich Aurelia, 1 for 3 with a double. Until, as you can tell his conditioning, he is just sick to his stomach. He is the worst condition you can be. Going to that purple face next to him. You know, Chuck, we haven't really checked on condition. Let's see, Aurelia. He's good. So he's got buffs instead of tremendous decreases, like the pitcher here. And he swings that one. It's hard hit to Jeff Kent. 1 out. There you go, Ray Durham. What is that? I think 2 for 3 with a homer. Ball misses the plate just barely. Count is 1-0 to Ray Durham. Durham fouls that one off. He swung for the fences with that one. Count is even at 1 now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Down low fastball. Also caught up into the zone, but not enough. Count is 2-1. Durham hits that to second. Kent again. To Hatterberg again. 2 down. Lance Berkman 2 for 3 with a homer. And Gonzalez is getting tired out there. I think that could have gone either way, but it's going to be ball 1. Slider well off the plate. Count is 2-0. Count is 2-1. Full count of 3-1 now. And that one's hit. Stays in the park, which I'm sure the A's are thinking, thank goodness. But Berkman is in there with the sliding double. And Rios is in. Is this going to be it? Not if, no, he hits the first pitch to Kent. That's the end of the inning. Rios still looking for his first RBI of the season and his first home run. Chase got one more hit. Nothing came of it. Into the top of the 5th now. 6th, excuse me. Pitching Jack Jones now in the 6th spot. Seems we have a train passing by the commentator's box. Granderson catches that one easily. 1 down. Estrada 0 for 2 with 2 grounders. Strike 1 on the bottom line of the strike zone. Here's the 0-1. Got a hold of that one perfectly, just out of reach of Durham's glove. So it's another base hit for the Athletics, another single. And that's the thing, Jeremy, he has not allowed home runs, and I don't think many doubles either. They just get singles. Speaking of singles, lets it drop, hits a second. Even the fast runner got him with the double play, and that was a smart move by Aurelia. Not immediately catching it, letting it take that bounce, getting the 2 outs instead of the 1. A's 9 hits, only 1 runs, compared to the Blue Jays' 10 runs off 16 hits. If the Blue Jays were running at the same efficiencies as the A's, they would need 2 more hits to make it a 2-1 game, but that's not what's happening here. Now pitching to Ryan Braun is Gonzalez, and I don't think this is going to end well for him, even with the outfield back. Mistake, that was down low in the strike zone. Got lucky with that one. but still has many pitches to go before he could even get him looking. Another mistake. That one goes below the zone. Count is 2-1, and he is beat out there. And Braun gets into that one. Does that one have enough? Yes, it does. Another home run. That's going to drive Gonzalez off the mound. 11-1 Blue Jays. There you go. Another RBI for Braun. Another home run, of course. That one, he didn't get it exactly on the part of the bat you want, but he has tremendous strength, and Gonzalez had nothing left anyway. Go to that one. He's going to go out of there. Let's have a short water break. Sanchez. Sanchez, oh, and he's tired, so he's got not going to have much life, and he's still got to get a little warmed up. It's already an 0-2 count to Lowell, thankfully. Well, for the Athletics, at least. Lowell gets him down, and that's where the defensive change is going to hurt them. Well, they got lucky there. It only amounted to a single. I was pitching to Luke Scott, 1 for 3 with a single. Changeup goes by for strike one. And he gets a hold of that one. That one's gone. That was way too high. Yup, another home run. That's 6 on the season for Luke Scott. Now while Scott takes his home run trot, I gotta just quickly grab my phone. That was a heck of an outing by Sanchez. Gave up a 2-shot home run. Now here's Aardsma. He's not allowed to run yet this season, or at least an earned run. So let's see how long he can let that last. He's facing Loduca, 3 for 3. And already a 3-0 count to Loduca. And a 4-pitch walk to start his outing. That's very ill-advised, I'm afraid. Granderson, Higgin, and Austin, 316 batting average. 3 home runs, 6 RBIs. A 1-1 count. He did get in the strike zone, so he's pitching better to him than Loduca. But it is to a lefty. Count is 1-2 now. Count is well off the plate. Pitch, I should say, well off the plate. Count is even at 2-2. Try to get him swinging on that fastball inside. Couldn't get him. Full count to Granderson. And Granderson crushes that one. And is the substitution going to get there? Nope. That's where it paid off. Or I should say, didn't pay off for the Athletics. If Upton stayed right there in center, he probably had a much better chance at that. And still no outs in the inning. Men on second and third. Here's Rich Aurelia. Got him swinging at that first base. Oh, didn't step on the bag, but they get the force out at home. So there's 1 out. Ray Durham, he's going to see if he can bring home Granderson, either a sac fly or a home run, and that is going to fall for a base hit. Bounces off the wall. That's going to be a double for Ray Durham. Another run across the plate. Now it's Lance Berkman up. And he hits that one hard. They're going to send that home. And it's in time. So still men on the corners, 2 outs. Now Alex Rios. And this is a great chance for him to get his first RBI of the season, excuse me. High up in the corner, strike one. Gets a hold of that one. It doesn't stay fair, just barely. If that stays fair, I think he gets that RBI. He gets a hold of that one. Will that fall? Yes, it will. Finally, Alex Rios has his first RBI on the season. And it's 15-1 Blue Jays. And they're taking Aardsma out. And Eric Gagne, their closer. But if there's any guy that has a good chance to get Braun out already, it's this guy. And immediately in a 2-0 hole is Gagne. 2 balls, no strikes to Braun. Just waiting to see that fastball. And Eric Gagne is Canadian, so he's here at Rogers Center making an appearance, although not one in very beneficial for his team, down 14 runs. And he read that one perfectly. And is that going to get one more run across the plate? Yes, it will. 16-1 lead for the Blue Jays. Now Mike Lowell. Just let him get tired. The infield goes back, and I think that should have been a ball. Taking a risk with that high changeup. That low changeup, well, evened out. Count as 1-1. And Lowell gets a lot of bat on that. I thought, oh, is that out of there? Nope, off the wall again. Now men are still on the corners. They get one more run across. 17-1 Jays. Here's Luke Scott. Cut the strikes in with that. Strike one. Immediately a 0-2 hole. Gagne is already getting tired. Luke Scott gets a base hit. That's bringing in one more run. 18-1 Blue Jays. They are not relenting. They're going to take Gagne out. They have 2 closers on their roster. It's Fernando Rodriguez. Francisco Rodriguez. And Francisco has not allowed a earned run yet in his season, and he's not going to do it here. Finally out of the inning. That was, what, 5 runs? 8. 8-run rally for the Blue Jays there. 25 hits. So Jeremy Guthrie, I think even if he allows like 4 runs, let's give him the complete game. Misses the strike zone to Millage. Count as 1-0. Already in the 7th inning. We haven't even made it to the 7th inning stretch yet. The A's are, if you want to make them ages, the Athletics have a pacifier in the mouth, and the Blue Jays are old enough to enlist in the military, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but regardless, they're legal. Strike one fastball. Got him reaching at that slider. It was still in the zone, but count as 0-2. And he got a hold of that one. There was a mistake. And out of here. Wall scraper. The guy with like a .0 something average hits a solo home run. You know what? Just shrug it off. 18-2. The scoreboard says February 18th right now, so I think we'll be okay. Only 1 out in the inning. Rowan swinging at that. He took a hell of a cut. That one's fouled to the right. Got him swinging at that. Strikeout for Guthrie. And 3 for 3. Derek Atkins. Durham does a little spinny move, that same sidestep. Got him out of there. So they gave up 1 more run. But 20% efficiency. You know what? During this fine 7th inning stretch, let's go ahead and break out the calculator. So the Athletics are hitting on 20% efficiency, 18 divided by 25. Jays are 72% efficiency, pretty much 3/4. So now you want to round it up to even 80. The Jays are 4 times as productive as getting the run-ins as the Athletics are. So in a best case scenario, 4 times 2, it would be an 8-2 lead for the Jays, which would be the best case scenario for the Athletics. But with 1, 2, 3 strikes are out at the ball game, at the old ball game in Rogers Center. They add 10 runs for the Jays. Sweet 16-run lead. Rodriguez to dead center, and that one's going to get down there for a base hit. That one was almost gone too, and Granderson's got some wheels on him. And that'll be it for a double. Petrolia gets into that slider from Rodriguez. And Granderson's a fast runner, and there's going to be his first earned run of the season. Now it's a sweet 17-run lead. They're 1 shy of 20. I wonder if in 2 innings they can get to 30. Keep an eye on him at first base. Nothing holding. Fastball goes by. Strike 1. Keep an eye on him again. I would really not worry about it when you're down by 17. But who am I to judge? Slider. Count as 0-2 now. Got him swinging. That just goes foul. I think that could have been a double play had that stay fair. Lays off of that one. Tough one to lay off of. Count as 1-2. Fouls that one off now. Count is still 1-2 Durham. He is not giving anything. That one's well off the plate. Count is even at 2. Oh, that slider tried to get in the zone, but he fouls it off yet again. He is staying alive. And that one's hit to 3rd. Out at 2nd. Will Durham get there? Yes, he will, just barely. So after all that, all he got was basically a strikeout. And here's Lance Berkman. Perfectly down right, part of the strike zone. Count as 0-1. Slider just misses the strike zone. Count as 1-1 now. Try to read that slider into foul territory. Caught by Estrada. Yes, it was. 2 outs now. Now Rios, 3 for 5 with 3 singles. He finally got his first RBI. Now he's just waiting on his first home run. Slider goes for strike 1. Fastball, ball 1 off the far side of the downside of the plate. Okay. Slider, wow, what movement on that. Gets into the strike zone. Count as 1-2. And a mistake, and that's going to be another base hit for Rios, another single. And that's going to bring up Big Trouble Braun. Or Long Gone Braun. There's a good nickname. Long Gone Braun faces 0-1 count now from Rodriguez. And he gently hits that slider to Kent. Out. So they got one more, 19 on 28, which is a lot better still than 20%. Heading into the top of the 8th, Guthrie's got to get through 2 more innings if he wants a complete game. He's got to face 4, 5, 6 this inning. Jeff Kent hits the first pitch he sees, lined out to Rios, 1 down. Here's Scott Hatterberg. At this point in the season, only 1 home run, 4 RBIs, but he does have a very high batting average. Considering the trouble his teammates have getting on base, I can't blame him for not having better hitting numbers, all things considered. Berkman steps on the bag. 2nd out. Here's Jones on the Mendoza line. 1 for 3 tonight. Just misses the strike zone. Ball 1. Just got the strike zone perfectly on the corner for strike 1. And that one's by Guthrie. That's a base hit for Jack Jones. Staying alive above that 200 mark. So man on first, 2 outs. Here's Johnny Estrada. Guthrie is getting tired out there. Lowell goes to 2nd for the force out. Got it. So Guthrie is getting tired. I say we just keep him in until he's absolutely beat. Let's see if he can get a complete game. Strike 1, changeup high in the zone to Lowell. They're really making the closer Rodriguez work here. Count as a 1-1. It's just the same. They're not playing a longer series to keep their pitching tired, so Jace can get another lot of runs in the next game against the A's. That's hit by Lowell. Into the gap of the defensive shift. Now we're going to keep him first. Wasn't a very good throw, all things considered, but here's Luke Scott anyways. And the first pitch he sees, line right to... Oh, just above the head of Jones. I thought he would have that. And then another reality get Lowell out at a force out at 2nd, but instead it's 2 men on, no outs. Here's Paulo Duca. You're still perfect today? 3 for 4. And now there it is. Rodriguez is getting tired. Curveball high in the zone, catches it. 0-2 now to Loduca. Fouls off that slider. Oh, 2 again. It's a slider. Oh, and it's over the head of Hatteberg. Granderson. I'd put in Frank Thomas as a pinch hitter for the grand slam, but Frank Thomas is a righty, I'm pretty sure. Actually, wait. I'm not going to do it. He barely pitched to him. Yeah, Thomas is a righty. Ball 1 goes way high. Count is 1-1. Mistake. Just caught the strike zone. He got lucky with that one. Got him swinging. Strike 3. Now Rich Aurelia. You know, oh no, well. Ball 1. I would have put in Thomas just because he has more power. But there it is. That is not going to go for a grand slam. That might go for an out. Nope, Millage cannot get there. There's another 2 RBIs for the Blue Jays. 21-2. And yep, they're getting Rodriguez out of there. Tom Glavine here. They got to put in a starting pitcher to get out of this game. Curveball way up high for ball 1. Changeup way down low for ball 2. 3-0 now from Glavine. Considering the man on deck, I don't want to walk Durham. And Durham gets a hold of that one. That's going to go for a sac fly. Here comes in third baseman. Can't remember who the runner was. I'm guessing Loduca. But here's Berkman. Jays are down to their last out of the game pretty much. Oh, if that stays fair, yes it will. Oh, see ya. Upper deck. Holy moly, the Jays keep pouring it on. (24-2). What an absolute annihilation. Alrighty. 4 for what, 5? No, 4 for 6. Alex Rios. And he hits the first pitch he sees. That's got to be it, right? Yep. 33 hits. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. Excuse me, just got to send a text here. Alrighty, I know we're down to 2 outs and all, but... Oh, mistake! Oh, that could have been out of there, but come on, Guthrie. Come on. Oh. Granderson. He's 1 out away. Give it to him, guys. Upton, you guys are down by 22 runs. Give it to him. Give him the complete game. Just give it to him. Come on, A's going to give it to you. And he hits that one out. Savor it, Guthrie. There we go. 24-2. If you like, you would think, oh, the Athletics and the Blue Jays are playing February 24th? No, the Jays got 24 runs across. If they were perfect, they would have broken the most runs in a game, which is 30, I'm pretty sure. Bottom of the first inning. Assume that was a sac fly. Yep. So we got so many runs, I literally cannot remember them. On top of the 7th, there was Upton's solo shot. Just got over there. But still incredible form. Yep, Berkman. The cherry on top of the sundae. That was the... right below the upper deck. The game's like just struggling to go along. Cannot handle how many runs we got across. Top of the 9th. Hit to short. There you go. Complete game. He didn't even allow a walk. 2 runs on 11 hits. You take away the home run, that's 1 run on 10 hits. An 8-run 6th inning, a 5-run 8th inning, and a 4-run... Wow, like, Jays really showed them. And see how bad we showed them, we gotta go ahead and take a look. Guthrie 2-0, Jackson 0-2, Durham with his 2nd, Berkman with his 14th and 15th, Braun with his 12th and 13th, Lowell with his 8th, Luke Scott with his 6th, BJ Upton with his 1st. And that's let's take a look. RBIs, I'm surprised the most RBIs anyone had was 5. 5, 3, 4, 1, 4, 4, 3. Last 2 guys in the lineup didn't have any, but that's all good. 7.5. Man, that was crazy. Well, the game, like, straight up cannot handle it, so let's go through this. 87 pitches took him. He got through it. So let's go, Jamie Guthrie. We could have only allowed 3 runs and still win, but... Excuse me, only scored 3 runs and still won, but we scored 24. Wow. Robinson, Cano to Derek Jeter there. What a game. For both teams. Yeah, 604. Let's just take a look. Like, I know I don't do this, but... Look at all that. Hit more than 30 hits. Hit switch, hit home runs. Switch hit home runs are worth more than 30 hits for some reason. Get a hit when the bases are loaded, which is worth half of... It must be like increments of 10 or something. Complete game is worth 20. Yeah, I know some of the things are off, but whatever, yeah. Take a look at our division rivals. Rays 1, that's not good, so Rays 1. Yankees 1. Red Sox lost. And Orioles lost. Once again, split 2-2. Alrighty. Now looks like we're going on the plane. We're hitting the road. We're going to face the Texas Rangers. We don't have Bautista here, you know. This game takes place in 2008. If only we knew the future of these 2 teams. But let's see if we can create new history. We're going to face off the Texas Rangers at Rangers Ballpark in Arlington next time. I'll see you then for that.